Hello everyone, welcome back to the channel. My name is InsideAgameR. Welcome back to xplane 12 and welcome to the Toliss A319, which is now being released, upgraded for xplane 12. So I thought we'd take it on a short flight today. We're starting in EDDM, we're in Munich, and we're going to go over to Poland. We're going to Warsaw. That is the plan on Vatsim. Now, I am having a slight issue with Vatsim. It won't let me file my flight plan. I'm just, there we go. Yeah, it's now working. That's fine. Let's just file that flight plan. Perfect. Okay, so flight plan is now planned. Hello to everyone that is here. Kevin Hallett, Count Davies, B.G, the Burko Flyer. B. Are you there? I've had an email from our friend about stealing his code, which is quite interesting, and I've just got a bit mad back at him. Hence why I'm late. So sorry I'm late, guys. Let's get straight into today's stream. Okay, so we all know the Toliss A319. We know it's a good quality product. We know what it brings. I'm quite excited for this, and it's my first time on Vatsim within the xplane 12 as well. So yeah, really excited for this one. So we're here in Munich. This is the default Munich. It's actually all right. It's pretty decent. It's a pretty large airport. The other Simply guys are sitting over there, miles away from me. That's not good, is it? Why are they so far? And who is flying tonight with us? So far, we've got Martin D, Brian S, and Main Streets are going to be flying alongside me, which is really, really nice. Commander Fox, good evening, good evening, good evening. Okay, let's get straight into the plane then. So we are in the cold and dark state. So what we will have to do is use the Toliss ISS screen, just like before. We do need the external power, which is already there. That's fine. Chocks are on. Just want to make sure, because a lot of this is a little bit different than before. A lot of fuel. Okay, we'll sort all that out now in a second. Let's get power to the aircraft then. We're going to put battery 1 on, battery 2, and connect our externals. Okay, we're going to align the ADIRs. We'll get them into a line. We're going to turn on a radio. Turn on our fuel pumps, which is nice. Emergency lighting can be armed. Smoking, seatbelts to the on position. Everything else is pretty good up there. Beacon can go to the on position. Wings, navigation, crew supply, and I think that's all we need for the moment. So everything is aligning. That is nice, 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 nice. Okay, so I actually don't have any of the codes for today. Let me just get the ATIS, because I don't even have ATIS. Request control information. What is our information? Spec vectors, blah, 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 blah. Runway 26 left, 26 right. Runways in use, 26 left, 26 right. Okay. Taxiway Oscar 2 is renamed to Echo 2. Okay, trying to forget that. Wind is not bad. Temperatures at 13 degrees. Q&H is 1011 currently. I'm not even writing on my piece of paper. 1011 currently. Information Quebec. Yeah, information Q out. Okay, all is good. How are we doing? Solutions, I see you as simply on Vatsim. Is that correct? That's what I'm going for. I have no idea. Oh, you logged on with simply instead of SID. It's SIT. Oh crap. Ugh. Let's disconnect quickly. Connect back up. Under the call sign. Oh yes, I see. I forgot to actually put my call sign, didn't I? Yeah. I put something else there. I've been rushing around for the last 10 minutes. There we go. We've reconnected. Refile my flight. Has my name changed? I hope it has changed. Just to know, mate, I've got a DM from him to say we're okay to use the code and plug in, considering I've helped by updating our plug-in code soon to remove his anyways. Okay, I'll tell you what he said very quickly. I know it's not very interesting for others. Basically, he's saying he's concerned about the following. Your plugin might be used some source code from my plugin, Omsi TimeSync, which we didn't. While your plugin doesn't appear to be open source, if your plugin is using some source code from my plugin, the general public license version 3 requires that a modified source code is released if you release under the modified program. Omsi TimeSync is licensed under the GNUL. The layout of your user interface of your plugin has some similarities to the layout of the user interface of his plugins. So I turned around and basically just wrote him a shitty email back. Actually, I wrote like 3 because I couldn't even be bothered. I put, first of all, we made our plugins way before your you were on your source code was free. You gave access to B.Dot to use open source code. So if any complaints, you copied our code and our project. The CPOV is our own code as well, and it shows that your mod is a ripoff as everything available in game. So don't come emailing me that your issue now is our plugin, which has been out for nearly a year. I then sent him the message that you sent me about allowing it, and I said that we're not using any of his time sync, so off. So yeah, just to let you know that very quickly, B.Dot, because I feel like it's a little bit important for you to know. So yeah, how can we copy somebody's layout when our layout came out first? I am going to email Halicon Media and state all of this, that I'm not particularly happy about it. Why have I got no charts? What have I done? What's going on here? Why have I haven't got any charts? Well, he copied ours as far as I'm concerned, and that's what I said. It's under airports, not under charts. Yeah, I clicked on airports. That's charts. That's not doing anything for me. That's the usual rubbish. Click on airports. Why have my charts not come across? Oh, bugger. Okay, I'm going to just have to open Navigraph very quickly. Because apparently that's what we need to do in a time like this. Where's my Navigraph? It's down here somewhere. Here we go. Just going to need a couple of charts to know where we're going. Yeah, I can't believe he had the cheek to say that we copied his, what his looks like. Oh, providers. I thought I did this. Maybe because I just updated everything. That might be why. There you go. Thank you, guys. That's why you're all the best. Maybe I need to research these too. Okay, let's go back. Don't tell me I need to reload the plane. No. Okay, we've got our airport charts. That's good. Okay, that's what I wanted. So, here we go, here we go. Thank you, Simon Faulkner, as well. Thank you very much. Thank you, thank you. I haven't had a lot of time to even play with this yet. Okay, let's just continue turning on all my radios. Let's find out. Do we have ground? What do we have? This is still aligning anyways. Okay, so ground is 121.7. There we go. It should be online. 1011 should be our UNH. Okay, you still pop out, which is nice. We'll bring up the Toliss screen here now as well. Okay, so fuel for today, we're looking at 572. 572. So we go 5800. We should be fine. 51. So zero fuel weight today is 57-ish. Let's get these guys up. 57.1. There we go. That'll do. 129 passengers. Let's apply those load settings. He made a time sync mod, and then when people didn't want to actually use it, and he wanted our plugin, which is completely different, he wants to claim credit. Well, he can get screwed. How can you dare email me saying there are concerns when our plugin came out a long time ago, plus we have his stuff? So, and he was like, I would like to put this up to discussion so we can resolve this. Nah, there's nothing to discuss. I'm going to tell Halicon Media, who I'm good friends with, that he's a scumbag. How can you dare charge people on an Omsi for what you've done? What do you think of X-Plane 12? I like it so far. Like, having these planes come across now is really nice. Okay, let's go to the init page very quickly then. EDDM. And we're going to EPWA. There we go. We'll insert our flight plan. Our flight number today is SIT7742. Cost index will be 13 for us. We should be cruising at 340. We can align the IRS and we can request wins. There we go. Let's return. Zero fuel weight today is 57.1. And then we'll get on to the old ATC. I haven't heard anyone talking on the ATC yet, so hopefully it's all working fine. 29.4. Block fuel is 5.8. Perfect. Kevin, can you call the radio people so I can hear if my radio is working? We need to do an ATC button, don't we? Bugger. Let's get rid of you. Where do we find Xpilot? Here it is. Push to talk. Done. And we're going to do a quick align here as well. Yeah, cars isn't working. Yeah, no worries, mate. No worries. Okay. Make sure all my settings are correct. They seem to be. Lovely. Munich ground radio check. That's not a good sign, is it?
Easy A3 Lima Bravo, München April, hallo. Startup abstuft, cleared Echo Golf Papa Hotel via input 2 November departure route, flight plan route, climb via SID, flight level 7, 2000.
Cleared to Edinburgh via the input 2 November departures, climb 7000 and squawk 1000. Easy A3 Lima Bravo.
Correct.
Good evening, Munich ground. Simply simply at 7742 request IFR clearance to Warsaw. Information Quebec sitting at stand 215 Alpha.
Simply 7742 München April, hallo. Startup approved, cleared Warschau via Akini 1 November departure route, flight plan route, climb via SID, flight level 70, squawk 1000.
Cleared to destination by the Alkenes 1 November departure, fly via the SID, climb to flight level 7000, squawk 1000, simply 7742. Okay. So, we're going up to... wrong one. Okay, so we're going to go up to 7,000. We're okay with that, aren't we? We should be. Let's put in the last of this stuff. Flight plan. So we're going to leave here. Departing. I actually didn't hear the departing runway, but I think it's 26 left. 1 November. Oh, it can't be 26. Sugar. Kevin, what runway did he say? I can't hear him. It's really quiet. I wouldn't mind, but he's turned up all the way. $26, right. Okay, so how do I get rid of you? Okay, we're going from 26 right. We're taking the Aiken 1 November. Okay, that's better. Okay, we can go to our performance page now. Okay, we're going to be at 1 flaps for takeoff. If we go to the init now. Not the init, performance page. Okay, so we're going to V1 at 139. VR 139. And 141 as our V2. We will be at flaps 1 departure, and we're going to flex 2. Packs off. No flex. Everything's just gone up now though. Oh, gone down. We'll flex to 62. 62 degrees should be a fine flex for this. Big runways. Okay, we'll go back to our flight plan then. That should be good. That should be good. All flight planning stuff is done. Where is 26 right? Okay, hopefully I can get down there. Yeah. Should be fairly easy. Daniel, hello, hello. I'm generating ortho for the first time. What do you think compiling 30 gigabytes is going to take? A little while. It does take a little while, the orthos. I don't do many of them, to be honest with you, for that probably that reason. Okay, so we're going to turn on the master switch here. Okay, let's start the APU.
Presidential 056 München Apron, hello.
CB tripped rear P&L.
Put 2 November departure route, flight planned route.
I don't even know what that is.
Flight level 70, squawk 1000.
What the... Okay, my park and brake does work, that's okay.
Presidential 56, hello. Startup is
You reckon some 6 hours? I think it depends on your Wi-Fi, a lot of it, doesn't it? But compiling them, I don't know, 6 hours, I don't know, it seems like a lot, but it could be. Okay, let's make sure these are all on. Okay, TA is on. Okay, APU is now available, so we will turn on the APU bleed. Packs will now go to the on position. External power can go off. Okay, so that means in the Toliss menu, I was hoping that they'd move this down here a bit more, so we wouldn't have to use this. Okay, these auto things I'm not a big fan of, so we're going to start closing. Do we still have the chocks? Where are you? Ground services. Chocks can go away, and external power can now go away. Start auto pushback nose wheel. Might be worth using their pushback, you know. But yeah. and the repaint works, which is good. I'm judging by how slowly the progress bar has been crawling in the past 20 minutes. It's going to take a while if you're compiling them all. I don't know how long, but it'll definitely take a bit of time for sure.
Simply 25 Yankee requesting pushback.
Why can't I turn up his volume? It's his volume that's causing me a problem.
Simply 25 Yankee pushback approved, facing north.
Facebook correction, pushback approved facing north, simply 25 Yankee.
Simply 25 Yankee pushback onto Echo 1 orange line.
We'll try to hit for the orange line, but explain 12, so no great way to pushback.
Simply 7742 ready for push and start.
Calling, say again, call sign please.
Simply 7742.
Simply 7742, pushback approved, facing north.
Pushback approved facing north, simply 7742. Okay, so this pushback is the funny part, isn't it? So we can go to our flight, we can now toggle the jetway. And let's request our lovely bumper car.
Ground, simply 119er ready for pushback and start.
Pushback facing north.
Simply 119er, start and push approved, Echo 1 blue line, advise if unable.
Push start approved on the blue line, simply 119er, and will report if unable.
Oh no, I don't want the fuel. Oh. Bugger. Okay, let's try this pushback. How am I supposed to control this? Oh, bloody hell, there's pushback cars coming from everywhere. This could be a disaster.
In ground, simply 25 Yankee, for your information, our pushback truck is doing very weird things, so not able to control it.
I'm scared to
Commencing pushback. Release parking brake.
Simply 25 Yankee, confirm.
Affirm.
Holy crap, I don't know what's going to happen here.
Simply 25 Yankee, roger. In this case, continue pushback some meters behind you when able.
Yeah, when the pushback stops, we'll reposition.
Thank you.
Disconnect. Pushback completed.
What the f are you supposed to do with that? Okay. Okay, we want to go 90 degrees-ish, don't we? A distance of, I don't know. Holy crap, he's just pushing us back. I think my... Whoa, whoa! Let's get the engine on. Jesus Christ.
In ground, simply 25 Yankee, if okay for you, will go forward a few meters so the other one can push.
Roger, thank you.
Okay, I've just literally yanked on both both engines. I don't know how far back we're going. I don't even know when we're turning left. Hopefully soon, right? $100 meters. That must be 100 meters by now, surely. Holy crap. Holy crap. How do I stop it? Friggin' hell. Not a lot we could do there. Lead is on. Oh, hang on, what have I done here? I think it's because I tried to start both of them. Holy smokes. I used the Toliss one. The Toliss one was better than their one. Their one just tipped me up. Okay, engine one's just starting up. So while that's doing that, we are going to throw on not our landing lights, taxi lights and turning lights. Jesus. Simply 7742, ready for taxi to runway 26 right.
Simply 7742, taxi to entry November 4 via Center 2 and Delta 1.
Taxi to holding point via November 4 Center and then Delta 1.
Confirm it's Center 2, then Delta 1 to November 4.
Oh, Center 2 to Delta, November 4, simply 7742. Right, okay, it's because we're here in the middle. The center, M4,
Simply 25 Yankee ready for taxi.
November, down here somewhere.
Simply 25 Yankee taxi to entry November 1 via Echo 1, Charlie 3 and Whiskey 1.
November 1 via Echo 1, Charlie 3 and Whiskey 1, simply 25 Yankee.
Okay, lovely. Flaps are out. We might as well set the max brake. We can set these bad boys here. And let's go and taxi somewhat.
Grand, simply 119er, ready to taxi.
Simply 119er, taxi to entry November 1 via M1, Charlie 3, Whiskey 1.
To November 1 via Echo 1, Charlie 3, Whiskey 1. Simply 119er.
Okay, why is my nose wheel steering not working? You taking the piss out of me here or what? Nose wheel steering is not working. Let's have a look at Toliss. Oh, they can go on. Can anyone see it quickly? Use smart brake pedal, yes. Allow brake on one pedal. Can't see anything about being able to move. Anyone got any ideas? Quickly. I can't see anything about nose wheel steering. I should have it, but there's no control. CB tripped rear panel. Well, what the frig is the CB? Anyone got any ideas? Because oh, hang on. Oh, if I point the nose forward, I can just about turn. Oh, that's going to be really shoddy. Well, no, nose wheel steering is generally activated by the aircraft.
5 Yankee taxi holding point, runway 26 right via November and Alpha 13.
If we go on the outside, I bet it's still not turning much. No, it should be turning more than that. There's something not right there, isn't there?
Simply 25 Yankee.
Nose wheel steering, just very quickly in case anyone hasn't got an idea. Can't imagine it being there, right? Let's put it on, maybe.
Simply 119er taxi to holding point, runway 26 right via November and Alpha 13.
Alpha 135 November, runway 26 right, simply 119er.
Did I miss something on the Toliss menu? What did you say? Toliss menu, joystick actions, joystick roll. Well, I didn't see that. Ah. Weirdly, no control still.
25 Yankee, hold short November 4.
Holding short November 4, 25 Yankee.
It's like my wheels aren't touching the floor.
7742, contact tower 118.7, bye bye.
I missed it. I don't know what he said. I can't turn!
25 Yankee, contact tower 118.7, bye bye.
Tower 118.7, simply 25 Yankee.
Simply 7742, contact tower 118.7, bye bye.
Contact at 118.7. Good night.
Holding point 26 right via November and Alpha 13, we were asked by ground to hold short at the November 4, so we can continue.
Affirm.
Thank you.
Dag, grüß Gott. Easy 6435, ILS 26 left.
Easy 6435, Dag, grüß Gott. Wind 260 degrees, 7 knots, runway 26 left, clear to land.
Runway 26 left, clear to land, Easy 6435.
The switch is here. Nose wheel steering. And it's on. That's what I mean. Oh. Okay, now the bus doesn't even want to go anywhere. Alright. November 4. Okay, we're following our buddy down here. Okay, we're now using roll for nose wheel steering, which I've never done before. Well, my nose wheel feels like it's not even touching the floor. I've only just managed to get the bloody start working here. Jesus, and that's been hard work. I gotta get used to this, how it is now, but it'll be alright. And I'm going to be very honest, I haven't got a clue where the holding point is. Let's not worry about it. Okay, auto brake set to max, you're already set, flap set to 1. Where did he send us down to? Alpha 13. Good evening, Munich Tower. Simply 7742 with you. Taxiing down to holding point Alpha 14.
Simply 7742, München Tower, hello.
Hello. Holy poo. It definitely feels like sometimes the gear's sunken into the ground. Well, we'll see how this goes. Like, this is actually my first flight in the A319. You'll be glad to know, hence why nothing's working for me. I was expecting it all to be pretty good to go, but I don't know what's going on with the nose wheel steering there. It's really, really weird. I had Valencia registering a landing when I was rolling down for takeoff.
I think he went 260 degrees 7 knots, runway 26 right, cleared for takeoff.
That's the thing, isn't it? Easy Omar, hello. John Cole, hello as well, hello. I'm not ignoring anyone, I was just having a bad few minutes. Does anyone know what I've tripped here? CB tripped rear panel, SV. So something's tripped here, and I ain't got a frigging clue what it is. If anyone knows, please enlighten me. Okay, let's get the packs off then for takeoff. It's probably going to say the same thing will pop up on my screen now as well. Okay, DA14. I think the breaker is the pilot in command here. Imagine that I actually fly planes, just not these planes. I have nothing but problems.
Easy 6453, willkommen in München, taxi to entry Sierra 5 via Bravo 11.
Sierra 5, easy 645.
Simply 7742, line up runway 26 right.
Line up runway 26 right, simply 7742. Okay, he's getting us lining up. We can throw our strobes on here, turn the runway lights off, let's put our main lights on, we'll change you to take off. Pax is off, auto brake set to maximum, set TRA needs to be set down here. Other than that, yeah, we're good. Jamie, good evening, how are you? I have no idea where the breaker is. If anyone knows where the breaker is, please let me know. It says rear here. Rear PNL, so I'm assuming rear panel. But yeah, I could be wrong. I just want to...
Tower hello, simply 119er ready for departure.
Simply 119 München Tower, grüß Gott.
Lufthansa 126 München Tower, hello. ILS approach 26 left.
7742, wind 260 degrees 7 knots, runway 26 right, cleared for takeoff.
Clear for takeoff, simply 7742. Okay, I'm already rolling.
126 München Tower, hello.
Okay, let's power up those engines.
Simply 119er behind departing Airbus 319er, ladder runway 26 right behind.
Okay, to flex temp.
Departing
Nose wheel down.
Line up and wait. Runway 26 right behind. Simply 119er.
Simply 5 Yankee, now further DCVL Blue Marty, Unicom 122 display jump.
Unicom 122 display, thanks for the T. Simply 25 Yankee, bye.
AV1 and rotate. Whoa. Gear up. Positive rate. We'll fly ourselves out here for a little bit. Okay, we can disarm you. Auto brake's already disarmed. Okay, down to thrust climb. For some reason my joystick isn't sticking to the floor like it normally does. Okay, flaps up.
Simply 119 up in 260 degrees, 7 knots, runway 26 right, cleared for takeoff.
Cleared for takeoff, runway 26 right, simply 119, thank you.
Simply 7742, unfortunately, no further ATC available, monitor Unicom 1.8 servos.
Monitor Unicorn 122.8, thank you for the service, good night. Yeah, I'm still hand flying this. Okay, let's throw on the autopilot. While we're here, let's throw out our plan a little bit. We're above 6,000 feet, so what I'm going to do is change these to standard pressures. They're already changing, and we may as well go all the way up to 3. There you go, we're going to depart straight up. 122.8. Okay. We'll get a couple of screenshots because I don't have any of the A319 yet. Sounds might be a bit loud on the outside. We need the app, you know, the plugin where we could change the volume. We need that to be working. I wonder if it is. Okay, we're through 8,000 feet. One of these are popped. But why is it popped? Is my plane going to fall out of the sky? How am I going to notice this? Is it you? Are you popped? No, you just got a special cover. I mean, half of these look popped. Oh, here we go. Logo lights. Was that it? Oh, the packs are off as well now. We need to fire those packs. APU can go to the off position. Okay, over 10,000 feet. We'll retract the lights. Holy cow. You need to learn to speak to ATC. It's not too bad. You're just repeating what they say, really. Got no sounds of the aircraft. Are you sure? In here's a bit quiet. Possibly. The problem is, as soon as you go on the outside with any of my views... Maybe I can bring that back a little bit. Yeah, I prefer the little app thing that you get up here. Maybe the Toliss, does it have sounds? Ah, I knew I forgot to do something. Well, I don't know how that's invalid. I don't know why it thinks it's invalid. It really isn't. That's my... No, is it? But we'll leave as is. Volume is very low. It is quite low inside. You could probably just hear it on the stream. You need to put the number code. Ah, it's the number code, is it? I don't know what is my sim brief number code. Where the frick do I find that? The homepage, maybe? No. Okay. Aircraft types, partner website, system status, change log. What about general information? No. Create an account? No. My flight plan, save flights, database, account settings. I don't have a number. Where do we find a number? Any ideas? Any ideas? Gotta take a look at it before I'm gonna install a sound pack. Apparently the sound packs aren't working yet, are they? Go to create a new flight and it's at the bottom. Oh, okay. Okay, create a new flight. I'm at the bottom. There's nothing here on my sim brief. Yeah, it's really weird. Mine's not showing any numbers for me. Unless I'm being absolute stupid. That's not important right now. I'll find it. On the briefing page is pilot ID, also on my fleet account settings. Why does my sim brief not have any of this? I got sim brief, AirRack, my account, your Navigraph account signed in, subscription, access periods. Yeah, I don't have any of that stuff that you're on about. User guide. Oh, my fleet. I don't have a fleet. My fleet account settings. Yeah, look, I'll find it at another date. Check my screenshot. Yeah, I don't have that because it says my SimBrief data is logged in via my Navigraph. So I don't have that page. That's really weird. I can even show you actually because we're on screen capture. So if we go into, say, my account. Ah, we lost frames. Bugger. So yeah, I'm not entirely sure what that means to us. So the frame rate's not very good in here at the moment. It's better in the cockpit than outside the cockpit. We might have to stay in here for a little bit because the clouds have picked up. Yeah, for some reason I don't get this pilot ID. Ah, sorry, yeah. I see there's another page. Bugger. Alright, we can throw you in then. Thanks, guys. Can't believe the frames are so heavy. We got it, we got it. Thanks to all your hard work. I'll put them on later. No point putting them on now anyways. We're in the air. So my nose wheel steering, that is my biggest issue now. What the happened there with that? Because when we come down landing, it's going to be funny. That is for sure. It pulls my flight plan anyways, because you can still put the FMS file into the into your output folder, and it still works. So. Got to write an email to somebody as well. Hang on. What's my favourite plane? Probably the Airbus A319. This is probably one of my favourite planes. Okay, we've now reached cruising altitude today. Hopefully it still has a top of descent marker, right? Yeah. All is good. Is the stream still working? It says connection failed. Oh, still here. Well, that's good. I'm glad you're still here. Sorry, I was just sending an email that's quite important that I had to get sent. Okay, so did they improve the clouds in Beta 3 as well? I didn't see anything in the changelog, but it looks like they take more natural shapes now. I think it's because they're quite low and they're at a distance. They're still very pixelated. I don't think they have updated. In all honesty, I think the clouds, yeah, they're not great. Still very blurry down here. You can see it's cutting across the screen. But yeah, no, I don't think they have. I really don't think they have. Well, you can see for yourself. This is bog standard xplane 12. It's better than what is on xplane 11 default. Is it Microsoft Flight Simulator that everyone keeps going on about? No. It's never going to be Microsoft Simulator. Now, you can download Orthos, which is basically like, you know, Google imagery, and you can put that down on the ground, and there's going to be loads of stuff coming out, I'm sure, before long, you know what I mean? But it's definitely better. Look, the clouds are better. A lot of functions are better. The PBR effects on the aircraft, airplanes, the lighting. Yeah, lots better. I like to fly VFR, and that's definitely a necessary add-on. Xworld, yeah. So Xworld is available. It's a free download, isn't it, Xworld? You need to update your air rack cycle within xplane and your aircraft. You have to do it every month with the nav data. That's just something that you have to do. How are you getting nav data then since SimBrief is connected to Navigraph? Oh, that's true. But I still think you can use SimBrief without Navigraph, right? Imran, how long left in the flight? A good kind of 45 minutes. We got a bit of time here. For sure. Okay, all emails are sent. You have my 100% attention. Sorry, I just can't believe I'm getting accused of stealing someone's idea that we've had for over a year. Absolute plonker. I don't know why it held your comment there, but yeah, there is another way you can do it. If you can only afford it for 1 month, get it for 1 month, update to this month, and you know, you can do that every kind of 3 or 4 months, I suppose. All you got to do with your sim brief is that you've got to match the nav data cycle to the one that's on your aircraft. That's pretty much all you have to do. If you do that, you'll be okay. But if you're not flying with ATC, I don't think it matters. Ah, don't worry. Doesn't matter. Something for Omsi, the game that no one cares about. Such a joker. Such a joker. Okay, what's going on in the pilot chat? Shall we see where everybody is? Okay, simplyconnectva.com. There's a few of us flying. So Martin D is 452 miles in. Oh, you're on approach already. Bloody hell. Main Streets is 200 miles in, just nearly halfway. Brian is 158 and I'm 174. If anybody is new in the chat and wants to come join us at Simply Click Virtual Airlines, you're all more than welcome. It is the VA that I run. There you go, you can see the live map with us flying in currently all together. We fly together a couple of times a week. You can fly online, offline, whatever you like to do. Just for a bit of fun, really. We're not a strict VA. We're not, you know, have to do an exam or any of those kind of things. Yeah, Imran, basically, the guy who brought out Oxy is declaring that I stole his design, but we've had our app out for over a year. Because we're giving it to people for free, and he's charging 15 quid. He's an absolute loser. I don't think you need particularly up-to-date Air Act. Most of the standard procedures will be pretty much the same, bearing slightly different names. Yeah, you don't. So, if you're not flying without ATC, you can fly any SID and star you want. You can put it in and just check it on the FMC, and if you're happy, just fly that, you know. Most aircraft, like, you know, the Airbus and stuff anyways, will give you the parameters, if there are parameters, the way how you should be flying. Most X-plane flyers, if they're flying offline, just go straight up and straight down. It's not something, yeah, you necessarily have to have. You didn't catch it. You know the Omsi app that we have, the driver's app. The guy who built Oxy, you know, the one that's charging 15 quid. He's accusing us of stealing his design that we've had out for over a year. I think it's amazing, absolutely amazing. Yeah, I think he's unhappy that we're giving it out for free and he's charging people 15 quid for the same crap. He's a con artist. Yeah, the driver app. What time does the Renown release? I actually don't know what time the Renown's releasing. I'd say sometime in the morning, I'd imagine. Never know, maybe it's at midnight Saturday. I have no idea. It's a good question, I've not asked. I've not seen anything either about the time of release. I think it's something that he'll probably announce himself over the next kind of 2 or 3 days. I'd imagine. Yeah, I was just reading it, that you went to the Reaper ships. I was actually just reading it at the same time. Left info in Discord, classic maneuver. You should put some screenshots up, entice people to play. That's what you need to do. Okay, we're going to lose ATC out here with these clouds. What kind of frame rates are we running now? We're getting a 32 FPS, 35. We get more FPS in here anyways. Outside, it definitely gets hurt a bit more on the outside. But saying that, probably over this wing now would be okay. Have a bit of a different view. You know the driver app I have, that I've had for nearly a year, Imran? You know when I play and it has the heat button and, you know, the next stop crap? That's ours. He stole our stuff. It's the biggest joke. I'm actually now going to make a video on the Omsi app and I'm going to poo all over it. I gotta go, maths exam tomorrow. I have to study for it. Yeah, that'd be good, wouldn't it? Gotta go. Okay, so clouds are incredibly taxing on FPS. It's funny, the dev videos said that volumetric clouds are going to be allotted in 2D clouds. Yeah, at the moment, they're currently not. In this current state, they're definitely not. I've never used the driver app, but I know you have had it absolute ages. What's his called? Omsi. You know the one he's charging £15 for on Steam? Default A330, it's the best, most amazing airplane I've ever seen on the sim. The autopilot is a bit weird, but apparently the next update will be an MCDU for that instead of an FMC, which I think is something it badly needs, to be fair. So I believe that's what will come next. They're going to fix that. So I've read anyways. You love it and hate it all at the same time. Well, get yourself some of the other aeroplanes. Look, the A319 is now available from Toliss. Working really, really well. The A321, the Flight Factor A320. Obviously, it's an investment, but these are all working lovely. Fully functional, everything you could possibly want. Working, full-on working stuff here. Actually, it does remind me, we should probably look at Warsaw. Arrival. Let's do our approach first. I think we're coming in on 33, but that might change. ILSZ, yeah, 33. Okay, one thing I will do is put in our destination data, because I haven't done that yet. I've completely forgot. Okay, so EVGA, we are going to ILS 33. I thought it was Z. Was it Z or X? Y, X. Must be X. 33X. We're coming in hopefully on the Agzu 5. Here we go. There it is. We're going to put no via. We're going to insert that into our flight plan. Make sure there's no discons. Nope. All is looking good. Top of the center's just got a bit closer now though. We've got to do our performance data. Next phase. Anyone know? Where's the flying stuff? Can't find anything. Meter. There we go. Has anyone got it already? Is the meter bot down? That looks like the way. Has anyone got the information for where we're landing? EVGA. It's not up here. It's not on my list. Main Streets, can you send me some information? I'm not using the right thing. For some reason I can't start the engines on the SSG 747-8 and nor the Serenade. None of them have been upgraded yet, but the SSG 747 is going to be coming very, very soon. Their free upgrade for xplane 12. So hopefully in the next week or two we're going to see that and then it will work. In its current state it's not going to work, unfortunately. Oh, does that work, does it? Good man. So Q&H is 1001. 15-degree temperature. 250 at 6. Will be a full destination for landing. Okay, we're getting very close to top of descent, so we'll start descending down. What do we got to start descending down to? 3,000 feet. Rainy Florida. Well, hello from rainy Florida. You're more than welcome, mate. More than welcome. And if you ever fancy it to come fly with our virtual airlines, you're all more than welcome, mate. Come fly with us. You're always welcome. Everyone's always welcome. SimplyConnectVA.com. It's the virtual airlines that we are flying with tonight. It is our own personal one. Come join Discord. All that other good stuff. Antonio donated $2.99 for super chat as well. Thank you, mate. Much appreciated. The fact that Dundee brought Oxy says everything. God. All funny, all fun and games, all fun and games. Does this bird have rain effects and how is it on frames? I have a midweek. Well, my rig isn't amazing. It's not too bad. In the cockpit, we're getting about... Well, look, we're getting 42 FPS right now. But that does drop. Outside, we're getting about 25 to 30. But in a simulator, that's absolutely fine when there's nothing to see but cloud. And Toliss are very good. Once more updates come and xplane becomes more optimized, Toliss were one of the best in xplane 11. Like, I could run their planes at like 70 FPS. The only aircraft I probably could do that with. That's what makes Toliss so great. Oh shit, we should have descended. Oh bugger. Okay, well we're descending now. Yeah, look, Toliss, they're great and they'll keep updating their work. I have no issues with any of the Toliss products. Okay, so let's see how we're doing on the VA. Martin is on taxi, so what did Martin get? Hasn't popped up yet. I'm on approach. Main Street's on approach. Brian is just a few miles behind me. Not far difference between us now. The rain effects are really nice, actually. I was taking screenshots this morning, and it was thundering it down in Dublin. And yeah, the rain effects in this are real nice, actually. Really, really nice. And so is the Flight Factor A320 as well. They're both very nice with the rain effects. Dragonblade just described, why have I got these old things popping up? How weird are they? Okay, let's put our pressures in then. 1001. They are synced. Okay. We're going to put our brakes to medium. I don't know if we have any ATC here at the moment. Doesn't look like it. EDDM. I feel like my thing hasn't changed. How can we still be in EDMM? Okay, so it looks like ATC may have gone offline here. I'm a bit worried if I'm going to get down on time. Hopefully we're going to be okay. When are you going to fly to Beluga? Yeah, it's a good question. I'm not sure when we're going to fly to Beluga next. Wow, that lighting just changed very quickly, didn't it? 595. That sounds like a me kind of landing. I have no idea what I'm going to pull out of the bag on this one yet. What was the code? 110.3. Just want to make sure everything is good here. 110.3. Yeah, we're happy enough. I think we're on target, just. There's already planes on X-Plane 12 other than the base planes. Yes, Flight Factor A320, 757, 767, Toliss, which we're using tonight, A319, A321, already out and available for X-Plane 12. Oh, and also, yeah, the Toliss A340. There's a freeware plane as well, smaller GA plane. The 172, wasn't that one of them were updated, wasn't it, as well? There's going to be loads of planes, I reckon, by next week. Give it a week or two. I think we'll be surprised what we might see. Are they quite the same way as X-Plane 11? Yeah. And if you already own them, if you go into the org and go to your previous purchase, there is a code. So if you already have them, but yeah, if not, it's the same way, same process. Drag and drop into your aircraft folder, all that kind of stuff. Game Slayer, how are you, mate? Yeah, I've actually been better. Oh yeah, Aerobask Robin, yeah. I don't think they're going to update that Flight Factor A350. The only way they're going to update it is if they bring it across to this. But with the 787 being worked on at the same time, I don't know. Because isn't there Flight Factor A350 half Toliss, half Flight Factor? Didn't they do it together? Didn't they work together on that one? The 737, no, the Zebo 737 from X-Plane 11 is working currently in X-Plane 12. So I think they do have a 737 base plane as well. I don't think I can look without maybe it freezing. So, but I know you can use the Zebo. So if you use the Zebo from the last one, it does work in this one. Yeah, you can blame your mate from that, mate. Your friend Orksy, or Ixel, or whatever he wants to call himself. Imran, you love flying. You fly a lot of the other app, don't you? The one on the phone. Apparently the X-plane on the phone is pretty good. I've never played it myself. It is looking pretty nice, isn't it? We're coming into Warzle. That's where we're coming into now. It's not the same on the phone. But apparently for a phone flight sim, it's not bad. Apparently it's like one of the best. Okay, I need to see where I currently am because I don't know if there's anybody down there. I just need to have a look at SimAware. Give me a second, guys. Poland. There doesn't look like there's anyone around. Main Streets is ahead of me. We're alright. We seem to be coming down pretty nicely to 3,000 feet. Yeah, I mean, look, both flight simulators have pluses and minuses. Obviously, the big minus to this currently it's in beta, so you'll have to invest in a few planes and stuff. Where Microsoft now has been out for a long time. You know, it's got the Google imagery. It's got, you know, some good freeware planes now. So if you wanted to go out of the box and say you never bought a flight simulator, it'd be a tough one. This is going to be a you know. To be fair though, they did bring out version 1 pretty quickly on X-plane 11. It took them less than 8 months. So we'll see what work they put into it, see what happens. But because we have a lot of planes in X-plane already, they're all pretty much coming over already. So it's quite easy, you know, for me to say, well, I love X-plane and I love Microsoft. No, you haven't done anything. You haven't done anything.
Warsaw traffic, simply 25 Yankee, we're established on the localizer Hellas runway 33.
Okay. Simply 7742 Warzone traffic. Currently running base leg down at 6,400 feet for runway 33. Sorry, downwind.
Wash out traffic, simply 119er, passing 10,000, inbound runway 33.
Warsaw traffic, simply 25 Yankee will be holding speed 170 degrees knots until 6 knots.
Okay, so we're coming in on base. I'm going to manually take over that speed because he's slowing down a little bit. So I'm just going to slow us down, but not too much. I'm going to bring that in just a bit more for us so we can actually see where we're at. So we're running base leg now. He's just attaching to the localizer, which is something that we're going to have to do now in a minute. So we're going to put on our ILS system. Currently as well, we can now drop a flap notch. Oh, sorry, that's my speed brake. I want more than a seatbelt. I forgot to put my landing lights on. Shit. Okay, so let's arm the speed brake. We got oil brake set to medium. Low probably would have been enough. Long runway. Speed now to bring out second notch of slats. Currently flying to Casablanca with the Phoenix using Flight Sim First Officer because I'm a lazy captain. Good old Glenn. Okay, let's put our approach on then. We'll might as well have a look at the gear coming down. Gear coming down.
Warsaw traffic, simply 25 Yankee for now final ILS 33.
Can't see the airport. Oh, there it is. Okay, guys, I think we're pretty good for landing. Am I looking forward to the Renown? I already have the Renown, so it's hard to look forward to something I've got. But yeah, I'm excited for everybody else. Everyone's going to love it. A lot of you guys play Omsi a lot more than I do. So Warsaw traffic, Simply 7742, captured ILS for runway 33. What's a Renown? They're true. There's no K in Renown. Studio Polygon is here to see me absolutely frig this up, probably. Nice. It's always nice that people are here to watch me flop. Okay. The one thing I'm having an issue with this parking brake was being a bit funny. It's off now, so we'll see how that pans out. Okay. I can see everything that I need to see. We'll keep the speed up for now. 2,500. Love driving for the company. That's good. It's good. Renown the man himself. Studio Polygon, do you have a release time? It's a question I've been asked. I said I haven't got a clue. I'm going to just start telling people midnight on Saturday to flood your website. I hope your website's got a good server connected to it, because it's going to go boom. Pretty sure of it. Oh yeah, I don't need excuses. I know my limits. Okay, flap set to 3. Doesn't look like my flaps have moved very much. Yeah, I'm still just going to tell everybody 0001 Saturday night, Sunday morning. See how many emails you get.
Traffic simply
It's not working.
EVGA 33 at Sierra 1.
Was the traffic Sydney 7742 on finals for runway 33. Yeah. You're alright. I don't think there's that much there left, is there? I don't know. Okay, let's bring our speed down then. We'll go on to our final notch of flaps for landing. Let's absolutely balls this up. Okay, autopilot off. We have control of the aeroplane. Wants to sink to the ground though, weirdly. Come on, plane, float.
500.
So how we learnt in flight school is all red, you're dead.
Glide slow.
So we're in a bit of a problem here.
400.
All white, too high. All red, you're dead. That's exactly how we're learning.
300.
Seems to be getting a little bit back on track. A little bit over to the left.
200.
100 above.
100 above. 100.
Okay.
50. Minimum. 40. 30. 20.
Watch that traffic,
Retard.
simply 119er, capture tireless runway 33.
Okay, reverse is on. Oh, nose wheel steering's not working, is it? I have to use roll. Okay, under 80 knots. All is good. Turn the brake off. Ah, the brake. Go, 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 go! So yeah, my nose wheel steering's not working very well. I have no idea why. Walsall traffic, Sydney 7742, vacated runway. Seems like our wheels just sit so high. I don't know why. Okay, flaps are going to the up position. Taxi lights can go on, off. We can take off the strobe light here. And let's taxi to the gate. So yeah, I have to use roll for the... no, seriously, Glenn, for some reason nose wheel steering's not working. I have to use roll. So like if you're turning the plane for the nose wheel steering. So that's why that was a bit fluffed. Wasn't all bad. Can always be better. We'll try and get alongside main streets over here. Okay, well, hopefully that was a good spot to park at. Absolutely not. I can't even get the plane to move forward now. Now I'm happy. Parking brake on. Engines off. Everything else is okay. Shut down all our lights. We can actually probably get tip to jetway all attached. What was my landing rate? How bad was it? 171? Yeah, I'll take that. All day long we take that. Will you tell us the temperature at the location, please? It is currently 15 degrees here. So we do have another plane coming into land. Where is he? Has he landed? He was literally just behind me. Has he already landed? Ah, we missed his landing. Look, he's already landed. There he goes. So, Sydney Connect, there was 3 of us flying tonight. Well, there was actually 4 of us because Count was flying offline. DRB, something you should get involved in. Scott Watson, got the 737 from PDMG. Microsoft recently, quite like them. Yeah, the PMDG for Microsoft Flight Simulator is really good. Even better when someone knows actually how to fly it, unlike me. Nearly 500 hours on the VA. I'm gonna have to send you a t-shirt, ain't I? Anyone that gets to 1,000 hours, I did promise. I have to send you one of these ones. Okay. What we'll do, I'm just gonna come off the Vatsim here. I'm gonna disconnect and we'll watch back my replay of my landing. Once that pees off out of the way. Here we go.
Line 400.
Game set, catch you, mate. Then the nose wheel steering went a bit funny because I've got a problem, but other than that, it was actually a real nice landing. I can take all the credit myself. Look at that wing flex. Must admit, they've added a lot more wing flex now, which is nice. Not bad off the centre line as well. I know, I was miles off. Get another screenshot here, it's quite nice. Okay guys, so there we go, there is another flight done. Every time I see a landing, it usually ends up in the grass, so this is fantastic improvement. The A319 is a nice one to fly compared to the other aircraft. That's what I'm going to put it down to. Thank you for all the guys that flew tonight on the VA. Big thank you to Brian S for flying with us. He hasn't flown with us in ages, I don't think. Main Streets, of course, Martin D and myself. Thank you all very much. And hopefully we will do it again very, very soon. Yeah, I think the missus has Christmas present sorted for this. Ah, sweet. Well, there you go. All laughing. Get you flying with us in no time. Have the feeling the brakes react very sensitive after landing. Yeah, it completely put me to a full stop. I couldn't even change it on the quadrant. I was trying to disarm it, but it wouldn't disarm. But yeah, the xplane 12 is looking really good. Toliss flies really nice. We'll try the A321 next. But thank you to the mods and members. Thank you to everyone in the chat. And hopefully I will see you at the next one. Bye for now.